Hi, my dear viewers. Welcome to the last video of 2019 from my channel with me on camera. So as you've heard that, you kind of know there's something else waiting for you. I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who is being with me. Whether you've only just recently discovered my channel, or you've been here for a while, or you've actually been from the start, which is around March 2017 when I made all those 10 miles of peach blossoms videos that no longer exist on YouTube. Honestly, it has been the most important decision I've made in my life for the past few years, and I'm really glad I did it. Just off the topic, if you ever want to start your own YouTube channel, do not be frightened about that you're gonna run out of topic of the videos you want to make. When I first started, I was like, there are only 5 videos I can possibly make. Once I'm done, I'm out of topic and I cannot have a channel anymore. That was what I thought, and yeah, look what happened. You just need to start doing it, and once you start doing it, you'll know what you need to do next. Now, let's get to talk about the Chinese dramas of 2019. Personally, this year, I've watched probably more dramas than I did last year, and then more than 2017, so the number keeps growing. I would say this year isn't the best year I've had in recent years. It happened to run into a lot of policy changes, policy restrictions within China, so C-drama land also gets really seriously impacted. For example, among all the dramas I've watched, I've counted the list. Most of them are actually period dramas. There's a serious lack of high quality or interesting enough contemporary dramas over the course of this year. There are dramas that are actually successful and really well made that are contemporary dramas, but for personal reasons and schedule clashes and all kinds of reasons that I didn't even manage to dive into. And also I think this year, it has shown more clearly than ever before that in China, the drama audience start to divide between the TV watchers, the traditional, the parents, the grandparents generation who still watch stuff from the television, and then the younger generation, the sort of 20s, 30s, even probably into early 40s generation of people more and more veer towards web drama. When you look at the list of what's the highest rating dramas on satellite TV station, most of the dramas, I don't even know what they are, and I've never heard of them. And also, if you look at the web drama, the highest rating ones, and then you ask your parents' generation, they haven't even heard of any of those titles. That's how divided Dramaland in China right now is. I think the situation is just going to get worse as time goes on. This is also why from now on, it's going to be harder and harder to have a production that is known to everyone, cross age group, cross all kinds of circles. With internet's distribution and how it's consumed content, we're gonna see more and more very exclusive fandoms, almost completely unheard of each other and not crossing, but still being able to sustain themselves, because within that group, the passion and the money that can actually be generated is enough. So this is something that's continually developing and growing, and probably not specific to China, but I think China is the biggest experimental field of how the internet stream platforms start to affect the traditional production, TV production industry. So these are just some rambles about the industry itself. When I look back on the 2019 dramas that I liked, I actually picked a very small number that I want to talk about today, because there are more that I liked, but it's gonna make the video too long. And for each of the dramas that I pick, I also have to say none of them is perfect. They all each have their flaws. All in all, I think 2019 has produced some very memorable dramas for me personally, but none of them has managed to gotten to a point where I would have a canon of Chinese dramas, a very exclusive small list I'm gonna keep there, and it has a very small number that can qualify for that. I don't think I'll pick any of the dramas I've seen in 2019 to enter that list. So first, let me talk about the contemporary dramas. I only picked 3 of the dramas that I really liked. They are Bureau of Transformers, Your Fukubukuro, and Anti-Fraud League. Like I said, there are many other contemporary dramas that got very high ratings in China, and I agree, they're very good. Just because personally I haven't been able to go through all of them, so I don't think it's fair for me to pick them on a list just because everybody says it's good. Bureau of Transformer, it was a summer's surprise. It was something that everybody, when they were watching, were like, oh, would this drama just totally just disappear next moment? It's taking that very fantastical perspective of animals transforming to humans, commentating on, let's say, very unharmonious issues in the current Chinese society, such as the discrimination against the people who come from countryside, from the people who grew up in metropolises, people who have identity crisis because of that social divide. And throughout the story, you have this major thing that is about the gender issues, about male and female, transsexual issues that are just like totally red tape areas that you don't see in any form of media, official public media in China. So this drama is filled with things that are like, oh wow, this drama just take on these issues quite head on with very sarcastic and very funny tone. It's pretty daring work, and it's pretty surprising that it's still there. It's still there. It's not being taken down. I'm surprised and I'm thankful. For its quite daring spirit, I put it on my favorite drama list of 2019, the contemporary drama category. If you still haven't seen it, I highly recommend you check it out. The second one, 你的未来已签售 Your Fukufuku. I only caught this drama very late this year. It happened much earlier, also in summer, but you guys know what happened in summer this year, so it's like your brain just doesn't have other space to take in other stuff. If I have to pick actually the best Chinese contemporary dramas of 2019, I would pick this one. Because in every way, it is a very mature production. It's very short. It's also very rare that it's a unit kind of story. Each story is about 2.5 episodes long, so the whole thing is only 6 stories, making up 12 episodes. And that format kind of got completely ditched by Chinese dramaland because it doesn't make money. It's too short. It doesn't have a clear main lead, so you cannot really promote or sell it. You cannot tag it on somebody's fame, somebody's popularity, whether they're 小鲜肉 or very established actors. You cannot run that very easily done promo scheme with this type of drama. So it's kind of already dead and given up. Because of that, it's so rare to see one drama that takes on this format, being this short, and having a really high quality script that's well acted, well casted, giving you the stories that can actually make you think and make you savor your life and make you reflect and remind you of what currently life is like for a lot of people living in big cities in China. And I think it deserves so much more attention than it has gotten now, which is 0. It literally is like non-existing in most people's mind. And when you try to watch it on Youku, right, you often need to click multiple times. It's like they put the content of this drama in a kind of backup server that's rarely visited, therefore receives low priority. Therefore, when you try to call it out, like the system doesn't find it for a long time. When you try to watch it on Youku, that's what happens. It's just funny because it happens so many times to me versus if I click on other dramas, it comes out instantly. I was like, yeah, okay, poor thing. It is so unfair that something that's this well made is almost unheard of. That's one big reason that I want to put it on my favorite list and highly recommend everyone to check this drama out. You can binge it in one evening and it will be an evening well spent. The third one I gave to 反骗天下, the Anti-Fraud League. Very partial judgment from me. I have to say, if you want to look at this drama within its genre, it's not a high quality drama. The script is still lacking. I wish they've written better cases, better ways of solving them, tighter logic. Because certain things still reads more like fantasy in the drama than reality, and because the drama is about people trying to outsmart each other, and there's clearly a bad guy and a good guy. In this type of setup, you wish the drama, the scriptwriter is cleverer than you are. Therefore, you can be fully entertained and actually fully fooled by them and tricked by them. And later, when everything is reviewed and all the lines they've buried got pulled out, you go, wow, that's exciting. But this drama doesn't actually give you that. Still though, I would put it on my list because good CPs are so rare, especially between the same sex these days. In China, we just treasure them as like rare diamonds. They don't come around that often. I totally squeezed this drama into my favorite drama list of this year because of that. It's that little bit fangirling and CP brain of me picking it. But honestly, the two male leads' chemistry is really good. Besides, this drama is also short. it's not draggy. At least I think from watching this drama, I can sense the production team really wants to make something that stand out from the crowd. They may not have managed to do that, but you can sense they treat their material quite respectfully. In the last episode, it clearly is signaling they want to make a next season. I really do hope this happens and they keep the original cast because I like all the people they've picked. I like the chemistry that they've managed to work up to this point. These are the 3 contemporary dramas I want to put into my favorite dramas of 2019 list. Now, going to the period dramas. Can you guess? If you followed my channel for this year, you probably know the 3 dramas I'm gonna pick. Yeah, they are The Untamed, Love and Destiny, Joy of Life. Kind of obvious, really obvious. The Untamed, I don't think it needs to be talked about anymore. Clearly, the world agrees it's one of those phenomenal Chinese dramas of 2019. I think it managed to got into Tumblr's, I can't remember, 100 or 50 most influential or best dramas of 2019 globally. And that's the first time any Chinese drama entered that list. So at least it means it is popular to the point that it kind of went over China's border. Especially I think it's like super hot in Southeast Asia, and they did go to Thailand for a big event. Even till now, it's like half a year after it has aired, they're still producing more content. The special edited version of The Untamed is still being aired. They can still do this and still get that many people super hyped up. Means this drama is a super success. Not to mention the very recent just happened event at Tencent's 9-hour long stream. Even Tencent knows themselves, like they just keep the camera on these 2 guys. I'm just saying, it has managed to achieve much more than either the platform or the production company or any of the people who actually took part in this drama could possibly imagine. So no more things need to be said. This is definitely the most popular Chinese drama, although web exclusive, so for the parents' generation, it doesn't exist. But for the younger generations, everybody would say, when they look back on 2019, like they look back on 2018, they would say 2018, Guardian. You know, that's like a very unusual, explosive drama. 2019, The Untamed. And they're both BL adapted content. I'm just really happy for that. Not like I'm a personal huge BL fan, but I like the fact that a more sort of subcultural thing used to be really looked down upon by the entire society. Now it's like, look at how much power and energy we have, how much money we can create, and how much value we can create. I love that. That's the Aquarius in me that goes crazy about these unconventional things taking their places in the world and making you, forcing you to look at them and reckon with their power. Then Love and Destiny. I feel sorry that I didn't discover it when it was airing, but because it ran into The Untamed, you know, only that much bandwidth at the time. This is the drama most of the people who watch my channel know I really like, and I really feel sorry that it didn't get bigger than it is. I understand it's an older trope story that really doesn't provide anything fresh in terms of story, structure, plot, character setup. It's just very old formula. If you still haven't seen this drama, please find time to see it. It's really worth watching. I know it's long, it's 60, but then there are so many very nicely played out details, very refinedly acted, because I can feel the director. She's really good at directing human relationships, interactions, those details, those back and forth, that subtlety of romance and love that you just literally don't see in other dramas this year. I think Nini's acting, Zhang Zhen's acting, that chemistry, that couple just really makes it worth your time going through this drama. I feel like this is at the end of the era of this type of drama in China, at least for a while to come. I don't think anyone is gonna invest huge amount of money to make very similar kind of like 10 Miles of Peach Blossoms-ish drama like this anymore, because Love and Destiny didn't do that well. So from investment point of view, people probably wouldn't want to pour money into very similar stuff again. And that's just the natural cycle of things that happens in every industry. If I have to pick a representative of this genre of the recent years, I would actually pick Love and Destiny over 10 Miles of Peach Blossoms. Mainly just because I think Love and Destiny has a slightly bigger view in the drama's worldview. Also, just the acting of the 2 leads are so good. and both of them are on par with each other, which I wouldn't 100% say happened to 10 Miles of Peach Blossoms. So Love and Destiny is one of my favorite for sure in 2019. I know it's not the most successful one, but I'll always have a special place for it in my heart. And I'm just Shen Zun's 脑残粉, okay? I'm just a fan of God Jiu Chen. I would happily sweep his floors, his gardens for eternity. And then 庆余年, Joy of Life, a lot of people's new favorites. It's kind of the second round of popular period drama of 2019, just squeezing in at the end of the year, trying to recreate that heat of the summer, but probably has already failed due to very stupid actions from the streaming platforms. If we take that out of the picture, just looking at drama itself, it's a really high quality drama, storytelling wise. Technical aspects wise, I have a lot of problems with this drama, but I still watch it when it comes out because I like the story, I like the acting, I like the main characters. I think Zhang Ruoying carried this drama on his shoulder so well. And then recently there's a lot of material that came out about what he tried to do and what he actually has invested into creating this character, which is very impressive for a young actor. I think he literally wrote huge essays and character analysis and talked about his understanding of the character to the producers in the early stage of this production when they were still casting to convince them they have to pick him as the actor to play Fantasia. And then the conversations that he's had with internet's comments about the character, about the drama, also shows he has thought through this character so well. And this shows, when in the drama, it shows that that embodiment, that the actor fitting into the character and the character fitting into the actor happened so well on him. So from all these angles, acting, cast, adaptation from original material, how good the scriptwriter is, all these things I think made this drama very successful and popular. I wish there's the prop costume is higher quality and better made. I wish the color grading is not so brown and green. If you watch it, right, and not watching anything else, you might be able to go through it. But if you're watching this drama with other drama, that color change is just so dramatic. If you took a screenshot of this drama any moment and you took a screenshot of any other ongoing period drama and you put them together, it's just like, what happened? What happened to color grading of this drama? When I try to do my end of the year editing, I kind of have to color grade every different drama's clip to a level that's kind of similar, so it doesn't make people's brain go crazy. It's like, why the first shot and the next shot are so different? Yeah, when I try to grade 庆余年 to other dramas, my pain, oh my god, I was like, I need the raw footage to be able to make it look properly, like fitting into everything else. It's just so weird. The color grading is so weird. I don't know what happened. That's a really weird choice. Still though, this is a good drama. If you still haven't watched it, probably that hasn't happened because I think most people would have known and watched this drama. It's like the end of the year most popular drama of Chinese dramaland, and then there's a high hope of second season to be made with original cast. Let's all hope Xiao Zhan's sudden shot to fame hasn't completely destroyed the possibility of him continually playing a supporting role in the drama. Reality is a very cruel thing in the drama land, in the industry. So these are my favorite dramas of 2019, very short list. Could have been longer, but would have made this video too long. It's already very long. Thank you for watching Avenue X. Thank you for being with me for however long time you've been on my channel. I hope 2020 can give us more good stuff and surprises, and all the drama lovers can continue cool doing their CPs, enjoying good stories, enjoying heated discussions about characters and plots, to create new drama watching communities and team spirits, and cry and laugh and scream at the same things together. And let's all look forward to a better 2020 for the world, for the drama land, and for each and every one of ourselves. Thank you for watching Avenue X. I'll see you next year.